Hello to everyone who is interested in go-to-market engineering, and today we have pretty exciting news, not for me as for someone who is running go-to-market for B2B companies, but just for the person, for example, who is also doing sales and could be, for example, positioned as the SDR in some companies. I feel like this new update, which Clay has just announced about, could be a slightly like a game changer for the individual SDRs. So basically, as you can see, Clay is now available as the connector inside Claude, meaning that the main kind of thing is that you can chat with Claude to create and do enrichments and do some particular actions within your Clay account. And so how this basically works, it's some sort of MCP, I would say, right? Like a normal contextual window where you can ask Clay to do some specific things for you, and it will basically do it for you. That's it. So on the press release, you can see there are a couple of use cases which Clay talks about, and I would love to demonstrate some of them. So first of all, you could find email and phone information for ICP contacts. This is what I feel like would be the best sort of use case for SDRs. For example, you found this particular company which you would like to know their decision makers, right, and find their phone numbers to do the cold call. Boom, you just ask Clay inside Claude to find the information for this particular domain, and boom, you have it done. You can now call those people and book a meeting. Then, of course, you can learn more about the target account. So you could do some sort of deep research, right, to learn about what they're doing, what sort of challenges or like trends they are experiencing. Maybe they're aggressively hiring for more people, or they cut off the staff. This is something you can do with Clay inside Claude. You can also draft the email copy, which is pretty amazing. I'll show you the results after the detailed account research. You can map buying centers in target accounts, right? So map out the buyer, technical evaluators, end users, etc. And of course, you can multi-thread deals with complete stakeholder intelligence. Sounds a bit corny, right? But the idea is that you can map out all the CSU decision makers within one company, and then of course write messages, do cold calls to each of those to increase your chances of closing the deal. Yeah. And let's go to Claude, and I want to show you one use case which I feel like would be super useful for SDRs or account executives. I have my text ready, but pretty much I say, use Clay to identify 10 most recent hires of Strongest.fi. If you don't know, I work for this company, so we are using Strongest Group as the example, and let's see what it can find out for us. So I click continue. It will activate Clay. Of course, you need to add Clay as your connector tool, right? You have the connection directory, but I already have it here, so I just enabled Clay, and as you can see, it starts working. So we allow it to do stuff, and let's see what can Clay come up with. Okay, so as you can see, we have people, their date of joining. I can already say that some of those people didn't join Strongest, for example, in January, but they have just become a new, let's say they got into the new role, like Essa, for example. But we can also see not bad results like me, Harry, Milan, who joined pretty recently, right? And it's pretty okay in my opinion. So what we can do next, I would personally try to find the contact information for the decision makers. So I would just please find two decision makers from Strongest group. I am looking for the CEO, something like this. So again, we make Clay do the enrichments work. Let's say we allow it to do all the stuff, and let's try it again. Could be the problem. That's for sure. It's not perfect. However, as you can see right now, it starts working, and let's see the end result. Okay, pretty quickly, Tony, here you go. We found you. We found your LinkedIn profile, and also Tommy, who is the CEO, also a great match. What I would say who is missing also is Tommy, who is the Chief Growth Officer and the co-founder. But in general, pretty great job. So yeah, now what we can do is pretty much write a clear email to Tony, and this is how you do it. So what you can say is write a personalized email to Tony, referencing their recent push for sales and growth. Ask him about his plans to ramp up and train those people, and suggest a free trial to our cold calling training tool as a pitch. Boom. Let's see what it can come up with, but the copy is pretty good in my opinion. So that's it. Hey Tony, notice Strongest Group has added 17 plus sales and GTM roles in July, including a new CEO and head of GTM. That's aggressive scaling. Okay, maybe that's aggressive scaling, not a very good line, but still. Then poke the beer question. Curious how you're ramping them on cold calling. Getting new hires to perform at the level your clients expect takes time, and inconsistent call quality can burn through prospect list fast. Okay, that's pretty good. We built a cold calling training tool that helps sales team get reps call ready faster through AI-powered practice and feedback. Happy to offer you a free trial to stress test it with your new cohort. Worth a look. I think that's pretty banger email, in my opinion. I mean, it references a very particular trigger, right? Which is hiring a lot of salespeople. Very good poke the beer question, and let's say the consequences, for example, of the problem which Tony might experience as the CEO who is hiring more people, and really nice soft pitch and offering a free trial for the tool, which I think could be super valuable. That's it. Maybe what we could ask for again is find an email address of email address of Tony for us to reach out to. And then I believe we have the complete sequence. So we've done our research, we found the contact person, we crafted the email for them, and now the last step is, I'm sure it can do it pretty great, is find the email address. And yeah, that's absolutely right, Tony@strongest.fi. So that's pretty much it. That's what I believe would be the top use case for salespeople. Again, I think for GTM agencies, it's not such a big of the update. However, still pretty cool that you can do it. And yeah, I believe the account executives should be really happy. And if you are, if you have at least 5-7 SDRs in your sales team, I definitely want you to have Claude, have Clay, connect them together and let your salespeople just grind and get the best results possible and get contact information, get research in seconds. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think about the update. I think it's pretty cool. If you want chat about this and the ways you could implement this for your own business, let me know, and yeah, we'll do it. See you in the next one. Ciao.